Everybody remembers where they were the day Alex Ocean decided to jump off a 20-foot high ladder. And Alex, I'm sure you remember that day very well, because when it was all said and done, it was you who was laying on the floor writhing in pain. But where was I that day? I'll tell you where I was. I was 1,000 miles away, living life to the fullest, the only way El Jefe knows how. And to be honest with you, I could care less about your little viral moment.
Santos, you left CCW, and ever since you've been gone, this has been my house. I've been the face of this company. Nobody puts more asses in seats. Nobody gets more views. Nobody's a bigger superstar. And nobody has done more in a short amount of time for this business than me.
Alex, with all your little viral moments and all your little hardcore stunts, you still aren't considered a success here at CCW until you've won that thing. Which brings me to April 23rd. The match has been signed. Alex Ocean versus El Jefe Santos for the CCW World Heavyweight title. And I'll tell you what, this match isn't going to be an Alex Ocean bloodbath. No, this championship doesn't get decided in a garbage match. No, Alex, in this match, there will be a disqualification if a foreign object is used. There will be a disqualification if one of us is counted out. And as far as outside interference goes, well, let's just hope that doesn't happen.
I've earned every single one of these damn scars. Remember one thing, Ocean can't die.
Here comes Ariel Levy, accompanied to the ring by the manager of champions, Bill Alfonso. And of course, conspicuous by his absence is Levy's tag team partner, the big 330-pound Brazilian giant, Vinicious. And I have to believe that he is not far behind. He's clearly going to be in the locker room, and Levy's opponent, Super Crazy, is going to have eyes in the back of his head, because not only does he have Bill Alfonso at ringside with him, and he can never keep his nose out of other people's business, but he also has to worry about Vinicious in the back. Levy now planning one on that tag team title, but of course those belts will not be on the line in a singles match. Bill Alfonso taking the gold from his protege, and Levy taking his jacket off, and as he would say, giving the women a thrill. Alfonso having a word with our ring announcer, Tiffany Nieves.
Weighing 180 pounds from Mexico, the insane luchador, Super Crazy.
Super Crazy. A big-time fan favorite here in Port St. Lucie. This should be an interesting matchup. Levy is fast, he is agile, and he has youth on his side, while Super Crazy, the more experienced wrestler, and quick in his own right. And some would say, well, as his name goes, crazy. And he hits the ring. Alfonso heading for the hills. Levy doesn't seem impressed now, taking a step out. Super Crazy. Again, he is a tremendous veteran. ECW original. Former WWE superstar. You name it, he's done it. He's been all over the world. Super Crazy now here, a mainstay in Coastal Championship Wrestling, and we love having him here. Port St. Lucie is happy to see the insane luchador. This should be a great matchup. Ariel Levy, it's been a while since we've seen him in singles competition here in Coastal Championship Wrestling. He and his partner, Vinicious, have been tag team champions for several months now. And they have defended against many top competitors, many top teams here in CCW. And he finds, look at Bill Alfonso now, over the top rope. He is pretty spry for a man of his age. Finally, referee calling for the bell, and this one will be underway. Alfonso needs to get out of that ring, though, and finally he does. And the crowd is chanting here at the Mid-Florida Event Center, solidly behind Super Crazy. Crazy went for the collar and elbow tie-up. Levy, though, with a boot to the gut and then an elbow to the base of the skull and then a right hand right to the temple. Levy, the aggressor here, and another right hand. Referee warning him, putting the boots of Super Crazy. And across he goes into the turnbuckle. Levy following in, delivers an elbow. Super Crazy is in trouble right off the bat. And now he's standing on his back of his neck as and Bill Alfonso getting the cheap shot in when the referee had his back turned. Levy dropping an elbow. Too close to the ropes to go for the cover. Levy knows that as he picks Super Crazy up. Head right into the turnbuckle a couple of times. Make it a third. Referee warning, getting him out of the corner. Levy now putting him back on the ropes. What's he got in mind? Driving to throw it into the ropes by delivering a knee to the back of the head. And now on the outside of the ring and a right hand to the jaw. Boy, Levy has just been all over Super Crazy, and it's been all Levy thus far. I'm quite surprised Super Crazy has not gotten any offense in. Bill Alfonso there taunting him at ringside, shouting instructions to his protege, Ariel Levy. Levy now sending him across, hard into the buckle goes Super Crazy. Double knees right to the chest and a nice cartwheel showing his agility. Super Crazy now down in the corner as Levy delivers two knees right to the jaw. I'm really shocked at the lack of offense by Super Crazy. Fisherman suplex lets him go, but goes for the cover. Referee there, 2 count. Barely got his shoulder up, Super Crazy. Very close. Again, I'm quite surprised at the lack of offense on Super Crazy's part. But here we go, nice reversal that time. And a flying dropkick got him right in the jaw. Crazy though now, not following up. And Levy retreats to the corner, separating himself from Super Crazy. Crazy seems to be lethargic. A shoulder tackle puts Levy down. And Bill Alfonso tripping him. The referee did not catch that, or he would have warned him. Levy now back in control, putting the boots to Super Crazy. Right hand now by Levy, and again, Super Crazy needs to mount a comeback here. He's only gotten a couple of offensive maneuvers in, and a nice reversal that time. Going for the hip lock, but no, Levy rolling through and flipping over. Ooh, delivering a knee right to the jaw. He could have him here. 1, 2, just barely kicked out Super Crazy. Alfonso up on the apron, distracting the referee. But again, this match has just been all Ariel Levy. And a right forearm to the side of the face. And again, 3 in a row now by Levy. Not having much effect, it seems, on Super Crazy. Crazy going for a backdrop as Levy charged the ropes, and Levy delivering a boot, and now another drop kick by Super Crazy. But he's got to capitalize now. Levy down. Super Crazy distracted by, and a leaping, spinning corkscrew elbow caught Levy right in the chest. Crazy now. Looks like he's going for the surfboard. And he's got him up there. This is a submission maneuver, but no, Super Crazy relenting and getting another position now. And again, he's got him with his back stretched and his arms stretched out. He could have a submission here. But no, he releases him. I don't know why. Super Crazy asking the referee if he gave up. Maybe he thought he heard him give up. Crazy questioning the referee, but Levy did not submit. Crazy now with Levy. Picking him up, scoop for a body slam, and down he goes. Crazy could be going to the top, and he's so dangerous from the high-rent district. And here he goes. Up on the second, and now looks, and Bill Alfonso grabbing the ankle. Come on, referee, get in there. Went for the moonsault, but Alfonso gave Levy enough time to recover and move out of the way. code breaker, that could do it. Levy with a cover, 1, 2, and 3. A big win and a decisive win for Ariel Levy. Surprising, but what an accomplishment here as referee raises his hand. Levy victorious over the insane Luchador, Super Crazy. A shocking turn of events here at the Port St. Lucie Mid-Florida Event Center. We'll be back here this Saturday, April 24th, with a tremendous card. You want to get your tickets now, and you can do that by going to ccwrestlingfl.com. Front row seats are sold out, and the remaining tickets are moving quickly. So get yours now at ccwrestlingfl.com. There will be a meet and greet at 6:30. King Mo, former Bellator fighter and current MLW superstar, will be on hand. And all the CCW superstars this Saturday in Port St. Lucie at the Mid-Florida Event Center. Don't miss it. And wrestling fans, we're back.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like you've been dealing with this stuff for a while now. But I would love to like book a session with you. We could talk one-on-one for a while, and then maybe try to figure out exactly what's going on.
There's a scary guy behind me, isn't there?
Hi, Agony. You doing good? All right. We got a lot of work to do. Come on, let's go talk about it. Come on. Thank you. Come on.
Boca Stone Design, from fabrication to installation of natural stone and quartz. Sick of seeing the same old kitchen? Revamp with us. Call us today or check us out online at bocastonedesign.com.
My first match was 33 years ago. I'm very proud of that. I came back to CCW. I basically took a year off like a lot of us did. And I'm glad I got to face Contender tonight and beat him. I was supposed to wrestle Cha-Cha Charlie tonight.
You should have.
Well, I'm not 100%. I'm about 80%. I heard my words a couple weeks ago. So I asked CCW if they let me wrestle Cha-Cha on the 23rd at Breakout at the training facility. I want everybody to be there. Cha-Cha has agreed to give me an opportunity to wrestle him, and if I defeat him, he will give me his upcoming title shot. I'm very grateful to Cha-Cha for that. But I have to put something up on the line too. And if I lose on the 23rd, I will retire in the ring right there. Listen, I don't plan on losing. Just so you guys know, I'm 5-0 in career matches.
This Friday, April 23rd, CCW presents Breakout. And they got Cha-Cha Charlie versus Larry Lane in a retirement match. You see, if I beat Larry, he has to retire for good. But if he beats me, then I lose my #1 contendership for the CCW Heavyweight Championship title. Now, Larry, you've done so much for this business. You are a legend. You're a pioneer. You've done it all, man. You faced everyone you could think of. You faced The Undertaker.
Head out. Here's this music. I bet he just chills just a teeny bit.
You faced Ric Flair.
Tells me that Ric Flair is going to be one of the first.
Mr. Perfect.
I like that when a seasoned wrestler.
Bob Backlund.
The giant Gonzalez, who is still searching for The Undertaker. But right now,
You faced them all. And not only that, you're 5-0 when it comes to retirement matches. So I know that this Friday, you're not coming to lose. You're coming to beat me, take my spot, and try to win a CCW Heavyweight Championship title, which you've never done. But Larry, I worked my ass off to be on the top of the food chain. I worked my ass off to get a CCW Heavyweight Championship title. And unfortunately, you're in the way of it. It's not personal, Larry. It's all business. Because when everything's all said and done, and I beat you in retirement, unfortunately, there's gonna be one big party, and you will not be celebrating and dancing all night long.
All right, wrestling fans, we're back at CCW Live Wrestling. Beastman coming out and tearing down the entryway in true beast-like fashion. This guy is something else, man. About 350 pounds, about 6'3", 6'4", and he is, just as his name says, a beast. Should be an interesting matchup here, a triple threat match. As Beastman enters the ring. Fans here at Port St. Lucie don't quite know what to make of him. This is his CCW debut, but I have seen this man in action before, and he is impressive. As he gnaws on the middle rope. Unbelievable. Ring announcer Tiffany Nieves looking on, not quite sure what to make of him, as is referee Christopher Costa. Vince Steele, the best big man in the business. The man stands at 6 feet 5 inches tall and tips the scale at 450 pounds. Truly an impressive individual. And his athleticism at his size is absolutely uncanny. And it's not often that the Beastman finds himself with a larger opponent. So that should be interesting in its own right. Vince Steele now. What in the world? He's barefoot. I have absolutely no idea why this man is not wearing his wrestling boots. I know he's got them. He's motioning down and he said something to one of the fans. I'm not quite sure exactly what it is. Oh, I've just been given a message. Apparently, Beastman got a hold of Vince Steele's boots earlier in the evening and gnawed on him, chewed him, to the point where he couldn't even wear them. Oh, my God. Unbelievable. So Vince Steele now making his way into the ring, and, of course, he didn't have any boots that anybody could lend him, because look at the size of his feet and the size of his calves. No boot would fit him other than his own. This is this should make for an interesting development in the match. Vince Steele certainly will be at a disadvantage without wrestling boots. Beastman speaks his own language. I have absolutely no idea what he's saying. Agony, of course, 1/3 of American Horror Story, and a huge individual in his own right, about 6'2" and 280 pounds, but remarkably, he'll be the smallest man in this match. Agony, of course, taking part in a CCW Championship match this Saturday at Port St. Lucie in the Mid-Florida Event Center. He'll be facing Cha-Cha Charlie if Cha-Cha Charlie is able to defeat Larry Lane on Friday, the 23rd, at Breakout at the CCW training facility. Larry Lane putting his career on the line against the #1 contender shot that has been earned by Cha-Cha Charlie. And, of course, they will face CCW heavyweight champion El Jefe Santos in what should be a fantastic match, whether it's Larry Lane or Cha-Cha Charlie taking that third spot. And, of course, Agony is firmly locked in that triple threat match for the CCW heavyweight title this Saturday at the Mid-Florida Event Center in Port St. Lucie. But again, this should be a tremendous triple threat match here with Beastman versus Vince Steele versus Agony, and I hope they reinforce the ring. Vince Steele taking exception with Beastman. He knows he gnawed on his boots and he's not happy about it. But I don't think he has any idea what Beastman is saying. He speaks his own language. This is something else, this guy. And Agony just kind of sitting back and taking it all in. No, but God only knows what's going through the mind of Agony right now. Referee Chris Costa, he's going to have his hands full in this match. He is about a quarter the size, and he just took the bone out of the hands of Beastman. Well, that's a brave referee right there. Referee giving instructions and finally calling for the bell, and this one is underway. Beastman squaring off with Vince Steele. Agony now walking into the picture. All three men. And boy, I tell you, I hope, as I said before, that they reinforce the ring. Boy, with one hand each, they just shoved the 280-pound Agony back into the corner. Beastman having some kind of conversation. Agony wants a part of it. Left hand by Vince Steele staggers Agony back into the corner. And again, Beastman, now he takes a right hand from Agony. And another one. Agony now sending Beastman across, but a reversal that time. And a big boot. Agony just ate a size 13 furry boot. And down he goes. And Beastman turning his attention once again to Vince Steele, but now making his way back to Agony. It's going to be tough for any one man to get advantage. They are so big, all three men. Unless they can get one of them out. And just as I said that, Agony pulling down the rope. Beastman over the top. Now it's Vince Steele and Agony in the ring. Vince Steele taking a right hand from Agony, and a second one seems to have jarred him a little bit. But Vince Steele now firing back, and Agony staggers back into the corner. Steele going in after him. And a clothesline of sorts in the corner. Vince Steele certainly has to have psychologically be at a disadvantage now with no boots. He is not used to wrestling barefoot, obviously. Agony charging Vince Steele out of the way as Beastman makes his way up back to the apron. And charging Vince Steele crushes Agony in the corner. Here comes Beastman, crushes Agony as well. Agony in big trouble now as he falls down, slumped in the corner. And Beastman staring down Vince Steele once again. Vince Steele, of course, having no idea what Beastman is saying as he, as we've said before, speaks his own language. And a nice clothesline. Agony taken out of his boots practically. Might have hurt the shoulder or arm of Beastman. And Agony sits up. Beastman surprised by that. Pointing at Agony. Vince Steele just taking it all in. Gets some momentum coming off the ropes, and another clothesline. Down goes Agony again. Beastman seems to be cheering Vince Steele on. Agony now slumped in the corner. Vince Steele, cannonball! That's 450 pounds rolling onto the chest and face of Agony. Beastman now trying to get the referee out of the way, picks him up and moves him out of the way. Better be careful. Well, I could say there's no... Whoa! Beastman taking to the air and a cannonball of his own. Agony in deep trouble. Beastman turning to the crowd here in Port St. Lucie. And they seem to be on Beastman's side now. Vince Steele with a forearm to the Beast. And Vince Steele now on the receiving end of one. They're trading blows now. Beastman seems to be getting the better of Vince Steele, but Vince Steele turning around, a nice chop to the chest and an overhand chop by Beastman. Agony still down, slumped, and now as I say that, Agony making his way on the outside of the ring, back up to a knee, climbing back up, using the ropes to help him pull himself up. And Vince Steele and Beastman each charging the rope. Double cross body, both men down. Agony now back to his feet, and he looks to be going to the top. This should spell trouble for Beastman, who's closest to Agony, prone in the middle of the ring, and a splash that could do it. 1, 2, and 3. And just like that, it's over. Agony, who was at the receiving end of punishment the entire match, was in the right place at the right time and just put Beastman away. Agony takes a big win, and that'll have him some momentum going into his title match against Cha-Cha Charlie and El Jefe Santos this Saturday right here at the Mid-Florida Event Center in Port St. Lucie. CCW returns to Port St. Lucie at the Mid-Florida Event Center this Saturday, April 24th, with hard-hitting and high-flying action featuring MMA fighter King Mo. Get your tickets now. Don't you dare miss it.
I'm smarter than the average bear.